And here we are for the last game of day one between Serbia and Hungary. Well, it's the last game, but it's an important one because Hungary won their first game 3-2 against Latvia. Serbia won their first game. I have the feeling this was days ago, but it was this morning against France. They won 3-0. These two teams have one victory entering in this last game of day one, which means the winner of tonight's game will be leading the ranking tonight after the first day of competition. And it's always important to start well. It's always important to lead the way when you're in such a tough competition to compete for the Golden League ticket.
Yeah, day one, episode 6, and this might be the decisive episode for the world competition, as from what we had the occasion to see today, Hungary and Serbia are serious contenders for the title, for the ticket to Golden Nations League next year.
Yeah, this will be an important game because if we check out tomorrow's schedule for these two teams, no game will be easy, for sure not. Serbia will play against the Netherlands at 11, and then later against Italy. Well, Italy lost 2 games, but 2 games at the tiebreak. And Hungary will take on France, and later against the Netherlands as well. I mean, this will be a second day that will be as busy as this one.
Yeah.
Let's meet with the 2 referees, Pierre Klebaj and Alex Kalin, to ref that final game of day one. So all referees in this event will have refed as first and as second today. Pierre Klebaj will be second, Alex Kalin will be first. And here comes the starting 6 for Serbia. Borislav Gavic, Radomir Bojic, Miodrag Bajic, number 12. Well, William Maximovic and Izmujic, we still have some confusion in the numbers now between 11 and 12, because I saw the statistics from this morning and there was another confusion in the numbers between 11 and 12. So I'm so confused. I see Maximovic on jersey number 12 and Mujic on jersey number 11. So we will stick to the jersey names and numbers. Yeah. And I'm really sorry if those are not the names matching, because we have 3 different information since this morning on the names and numbers. And let's get with Enis Mujic number 11 and William Maximovic number 12, as we can see on the jerseys. And for Hungary, Ferenc Szekely, not a huge surprise. Josef Stirzer, Laszlo Kovacs, Akos Barnabas Nagy, Robert Kertész, of course, Gergő Boka, and the libero, number 15, Josef Juhacz. We were expecting Hungary to be very strong against Latvia, but they struggled and they needed to go up to the tiebreak to win the game.
Yeah, of course, Robert Kertész achieved another great performance for Hungary, but maybe Hungary will have versus Serbia to propose something a little bit different. Robert Kertész can be the only option in attack.
Yeah, that's for sure, but look, he will start in position 4, so on the first 3 positions in front, on the front row, they know how important he is. We know how good he's able to serve as well. And for Serbia, it's tough to know how good they are. Maybe France underperformed a bit this morning. We have no real idea.
But what we know for certain is that Serbia has very good blockers, and if they can focus only on Robert Kertész, it might be tough for him at a time, or not. he started.
Well, what happened against Latvia, at first he scored a lot of points, 10 points, something like that, or 12 even in the first set. And then they found a solution at the block to prevent him from scoring too much.
The first attack by Robert Kertész was a winning one.
Yeah. This is on the Magyar side. And the point is for Gergő Baka. This is the first point for Serbia in that game. 2-1 Hungary. He tried to self-cover himself on that block. Well, this point is for Serbia. I had the feeling this ball hit the floor at some point, but no. It did not. And this is some kind of great block by Enis Mujic.
Hey. Smart play by Robert Kertész. Mujic blocked on his first attempt, then trying to tip.
Kovacs with the serve. Good block, Baka.
And the lifting whistle by Pierre Clobalch, the French second referee, against Gergő Baka.
Oh, Kertész was a great line. Well done. He found some space between the antenna and the blocker. It was not a lot.
No.
Great
20
play.
centimeters, and it was
Wow.
enough for Robert Kertész. Now serving. Dragisa Zoric above Joseph Stirkzer. And Stirkzer, not the tallest, but quite good.
And not the youngest.
Yeah, 61. But a very precious asset for Hungary.
Boy, this one in, it is. Well played, Dragisa Zoric. Six all in this first set.
Robert Kertész almost 1 meter behind the 2-meter line.
No communication on the Hungarian side. Yeah, they need to talk together to decide who takes the ball, because this one not a tough one to play. Nagy a bit of uncontrol. That one, a lack of control. Lifting called against Serbia and against the Serbian captain Radomir Bojic. Kurtes with the block out. Nine all. Kurtes again. But for the moment, he finds some kind of solutions. I mean, enough to have Hungary in front, leading by 1. No touch, Kurtes a bit too greedy.
For Kurtes.
He was aiming to the line. There was some space, but maybe a bit too much of power in that one. Sekli blocked. Nagy to cover. And Kovacs to send it back. Well done, Kovacs. Great reflex in position 3. To find that equalizer, 11 all.
Very good contact, very good touch.
Yeah, he has
Plus,
some
he
kind
didn't
of
show that he was not attacking strong on the previous one.
He has some tricks in his sleeve. Twelve all. Sekli with the one-hand reception. I have the feeling he was hesitating, taking it or not, and at the last moment he decided to put the hand, and that's all he could do, but pretty successfully. Net fall called against Sturzer and Hungary.
The ace machine is on. maybe. Another good serve.
Oh, great dig. Good block again. Another option for Serbia. Dig Kurtesh, one hand send. It's free ball Serbia. Kurtesh with this tip. Stirtzer fighting. And the conclusion, Boca, no.
No, a little bit too long.
It's out. From our position, this looks super close, and I didn't see the line judge waving his flag. That's 15-0. Once again, Boca unable to find a solution. That's 2 unforced in a row for number 12 of this Magyar selection. Great blocking action by Nagy on the serve. It's not easy to put some counter block when you know you have to wait in order not to do any screen. So the timing has just to be perfect if you want to have an option to counter block. So wait, now we'll check which ball is the game ball or not. Okay, 2 are too much apparently. Are we ready? Yeah. Everyone is in place. 16-0. Oh, what a swing by Nagy. This came just a lot too fast for Željko Savic.
Yeah, good job by Zekeli deciding not to give the ball to the setter. And Kurtesh is precious. Also back row. That's a good defensive job.
The first mini break in this first set is for Hungary, 18-16.
And the serve is blocked.
Yeah, this first set is definitely not over with Serbia only one behind, 17-18. Oh, Nagy, that was a soft touch, intelligent in between the two diggers. Yeah, you see, Ellen, power is not always the key in volleyball. You can also score some points with some soft, smooth swing. Oof. Touched by the block. Kovacs. Was exactly through the middle.
And a substitution asked by Mladen Stevic for Serbia.
Yeah, in comes
Dragiša Brandic.
Dragiša Brandic. We saw him this morning already?
I don't
I'm
think
not sure.
so.
I'm
He
not
was
sure.
the
I mean,
only
maybe they
player
needed...
not to get on the court. It was not necessary
Yeah.
with this quite fast victory against
true.
France.
True. 3-0 victory against France. Cute attempt, but a bit too much to the left. This one was close, just out. I will say it once again. Maybe not on that angle, but the result is the same. The referee made his decision. 21 for Hungary, 20 for Serbia. Great fight on that block. Kovacs for Kötes. Oh, a bit far, but he finds a solution. Second chance, block out. He gave everything he had on that swing. And Hungary only 3 points away from this first set. A great counter block by Kovacs. He is playing at some great level in this first set. And second time I call by Serbia. 23-20. Well, for the moment, Serbia is doing a good game, actually, because they don't have such a strong spiker on their side. They have guys able to block really good. They're taking so much space on court. Even if they're not moving a lot, they're always well positioned in terms of block defense. And this helps a lot as well in volleyball if you already know where you have to sit to dig the ball. Good block by Boca. This is a first set point for Hungary. Sekli with a tactical one.
Net fault.
Yeah, Kovacs was too quick on that counter block, touching the net. That's still a set point. Opportunity for Hungary. Reception is goal. Kovacs for Boca. Oh, no one in front. They just removed hands. No block in front. And another set point saved. And again, Radomir Bojic. Serve on Sekli. Boca blocked. Well done, Serbia. And that's another one. Will Hungary request a timeout? Yes, for sure they will. This will be the last set point, so they have to try to stop this streak from Bojic. Technically, Serbia is in the same layout than Latvia, with okay, 8 players travel to here, but since they are playing with a libero, they only have one option on the bench.
Yeah.
Only
And
one.
they used this option with Dragosha Brandik entering the field.
Yeah, that's the only option they have, though. This will be a long weekend for them as well. Especially if they're... I mean, they played only 3 sets this morning, and they had a lot of time to rest in between. But tonight's game is looking to be, once again, a tough one. It's 24-23. And this one is not over yet. Kurtis concluding that set 25-23. Even if they were a bit complaining that nothing was whistled on Kovac's set, I don't even know if this was a set or try and attempt to push the ball on the other side. Anyway, we'll never know.
Yeah, if it was a set on the reverse, Hungary could claim for a ball taken on
the other side.
On the other side. So, but it was quite weird. Like each team seems stopping to play, and just one player said, "Okay, maybe to be sure, I finished the job."
Well, anyway, Hungary is leading 1-0 now against Serbia. But we have one more time confirmation that this Silver Nations League 2025 is a tough competition. And of course, once again, for such a big event, we need partners, and the biscuiterie de l'Abbaye is one of these. This is some kind of biscuit sweets that you can have either during afternoon snack or after food, after lunch, after dinner. We will maybe have some Ellen tonight. We probably deserve them. Well, Carrefour Market is already closed at that time of the day.
So,
this is to do some shopping, some groceries. And the one from Bretteville-sur-Odon is supporting this event, both for the bar, food, drinks for the event, but also to give some energy to the volunteers who are here.
Please just stop talking about food.
Yeah, we will get some later, no worry. The volunteers, I mean, we are here until this morning, but the volunteers as well. Oh, some changing room on the Serbian bench. Oh, wow. Does it mean he will not play anymore? Okay, Dragisha Zoric changing shirt. Putting blue jersey on.
This morning he had a white t-shirt under his match jersey.
Oh no, he just put him some undershirt, but then he will put jersey back on again. Yeah, okay, that's a bit weird to see this encore that he's removing the jersey and Yeah, here we are. Okay, he added some extra shirt under, all right. Because this is one of the main players from Serbia, especially when it comes to block. He scored not less than 11 points this morning against France in 3 sets. So, yeah, he's one of the key players of that Serbian side. Well, no changes. Also, Brandic is on. Yeah, there is a change compared to the starting 6 from the first set. Is Borislav Gajic out? Yes, that's number 2. And Dragisha Brandic is in. And just have a quick look on the Hungarian side. Everything looks the same than in the first one. 25-23. Score the first set, and the first serve for Stierzer. First point of the second set for Serbia. And Bajic is ready to serve. No touch by the block. This ball is just called out. There was a touch on that one by Maksimovic, apparently. Just goes so fast. And line just raised his flag without showing, but this spike was once again a strong one done by Kurtes. Good block by Hungary. Kovacs and Sekli double blocking it.
Yeah.
That's an early lead.
He's very powerful, but he has not as many technical skills as Robert Kurtes.
Hungary.
And Radomir Bojic, the Serbian captain, ready to serve.
Kurtes with another trick behind the block. And very difficult to control that ball for Dragiša Brandic. Frank Sekli. Serve is good in between number 4 and 5 from Serbia. That's almost free ball now from Hungary. And Boka concluding that point. Well, we often saw today Hungary taking an early lead in the set, but then at some point they have some moment they're not focused anymore, and then they lose this early gap. Oh, great reflex. Kurtes, great block, another reflex by Sekli. With the head. This would have been something if this ball would have come back on the other side of the net. But no. A bit of miscommunication. The net is moving. And this is whistled against Boka. Maksimovic missing that serve. It was a good opportunity for Serbia to completely close the gap. This gap increases again for Hungary, 8 points to 4.
And Mladen Stevic, the Serbian coach, is not quite happy with that. Yeah, I think that Mujic touched the ball after the block.
Pierre Klebac, that's mentioned it. Of course, Alex Canning couldn't see this. It was not on his side, but that's the correct decision that they made, of course.
And that's one of the reasons why we have two referees and judges for the line.
Well, but the score is not correct. It's not 8-5, it's 9-4, and now it is 10-4 with this additional point for Hungary and timeout for Serbia.
And the score is correct now on the screen.
Absolutely, 10-4. And first timeout called by Serbia in this second set. Hungary took the first one, and they lead in the second one by 6 points already. And yeah, Mladen Stevic doesn't look very happy with the performance of his team. I mean, my Serbian skills are not good enough to understand what he means, but apparently he's not completely pleased with what he just saw on the court.
Looking at him and hearing his voice, you have some clue that he's not sending flowers to his players, calling for a reaction.
I mean, if they want to get something in that second set, they need to react pretty quick.
Yeah, Serbia played in the Golden Nations League at the upper level last year. They took the sixth and last place in this Golden League and were consequently sent down to the Silver Nations League. They have good hope to be back in the Golden League next year, but for that you have to finish at the first place here in Caen.
Yeah, it's only one spot to join Turkey, Ukraine, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina and Germany into the Golden Nations League to play at the highest level of competition in those national leagues. Kurtesh with the tip, but the libero is there waiting for it. Almost free ball for Hungary. Bit too much to the inside for Kurtesh. Oh, he hesitated between spiking hard and taking the set. To have like 2 or 3 contacts. And Boca was just not waiting that goal. Free ball Serbia. Mujic was another tip. Kovacs in trouble. And Sturzer just out. The point is for Serbia. And they are closing the gap slowly. Great swing, Kurtesh. Serve is good, but the reception as well. Kovacs for Kurtesh behind the 2-meter line. Not able to move his body on that one. Brandinch with a great serve. Zoric. Ball is still alive. Sekli, free ball Serbia. Oh, well played. Radomir Bojic. No one saw that one coming. And when something is not going as planned, you just send the ball high to firefighter Robert Curtis. He will clean the situation and give again a 2-point lead to Hungary. Nagy finds a block out on Zoric. Zoric missing that serve. That's a bit too much of unforce for Serbia. Especially with Hungary playing at that level today. Yeah, Zoric not happy. Oh, wow. The shirt just got smacked. Good connection. And this goes just too quick for Serbia at the moment. Enis Mujic unable to dig one. He just catched it as a goalkeeper. Look at this one. Nice slow motion. Oh, well played, Nagy. Oh, some timing on that block. And the gap increases again. 16-11. Well, and they're able to increase the gap with Curtis sitting on the back row now. That's not good news for Serbia. Absolutely not. Oh, wow. It turned to be into some soccer sitting. Or soccer sitting volleyball, if you want. Mopping is over. And Bajic is ready. A 4-point deficit for Serbia. Touched by the block. Well done, Sekli. He needed 2 ball contacts to finish it. One considered as a block, one considered as a play. Yeah, that's fine.
Can have another touch after a block touch.
This point has to be replayed because some ball was just rolling towards the court for the safety of players. That's a good decision.
Good block as well by Enis Mujic.
I mean, Serbia is playing good, but they don't have this spiking strength that Hungary has with some of them players. Bajic. Serve is good, reception difficult, a bit too close from the net. Net fault against Kovacs. And Hungary will need to have just a bit better reception on the next one if they want to build on it. The ball is out, the net is moving. The point is for Hungary. And that's what Alex Kellin just showed to everyone. The net was moving before because of legs.
Yeah,
and everything that happens under the net.
So it's not a fault.
It's fine. I mean, they need to work around with their legs under the net to move on court. That's the reason why we are only checking the upper part of the net to judge for any kind of net fault. $19 for Hungary, 15 for Serbia. Laszlo Kovacs the next player to serve. Oh, Zoric with the mailbox on the Hungarian side. And this point is for Serbia. Good fight by Zoric at the net. Well, nothing is done in this second set. Serbia is only 2 behind. It's at least the third serve mistake for Serbia in this set. And the difference is 3 points. So they could avoid some of them unforced errors in that area of the game. Oh wow, this is an ace for Kurtas, nothing to do. Just so powerful, so well placed on court. And timeout Serbia on the spot, because Serbia is 4 behind. $17 for Serbia, 21 for Hungary. Can Kurtas carry on the streak behind the serve line? Well, Mladen Stevic's goal was to basically stop his shoulder. Let's see what this player has in store. Another great one, another great fight at the net. Zoric fighting again and again. Oh! And Kovacs not able to control what looked to be an easy ball.
Yeah, he played with 10 fingers, he's a setter, so it shouldn't have been that difficult for him.
You never doubled the sets when you were playing, Elena, as a setter.
Mistake always
never,
happen.
ever.
Many times.
Only at practice. Only at practice. Kurtas giving this free ball back.
I was quite happy with my performance when I did that.
I can imagine. Zoric scoring a 19th point for Serbia. 19-21. Timeout, Hungary. They still have their 2 timeouts. They're basically almost leading the way the entire set. That's the reason why Istvan Balog had absolutely no need to request timeouts. Some smiles on the Hungarian side of the net, especially for Ferenc Szekely. They are having a great performance in this night session against Serbia. If you're joining the action, this is the 6th and final game of day 1 here in Caen. Good swing by Gerko Boca. Sorry, it was on the line, but too difficult to dig it. It came just too fast. Look at this one. He had his hands ready to dig it, but...
Boca plays far better than he did in the first game.
Yeah, he got substituted.
Yeah.
I guess he was out of the court at some point.
Yeah, he was replaced by Christian Velek.
Yeah, true. And Velek even did his tiebreak, or I cannot remember, but for sure Boca did not play at the same level in the first game of the day for Hungary. This is 4-touch. Exactly a bit too low on that spike. And look at the scoreboard. Serbia is only one behind. Nagy finds a solution. And once again, at the exact moment where Serbia could completely close the gap, Hungary is able to do the good side out and to have a 2-point lead at the best moment in this second set. Free ball Hungary. Sekli touched by Enis Mujic. 24-21.
And was it touched by the block as well? Otherwise, I think the ball was...
Will finish at the station. Could be, yeah, could be. Set point Hungary. Stirza with the long deep serve. Is there any touch? No touch. 25-21. This is now a 2-set lead for Hungary.
Cool end for Mujic with a bad dig and then an unforced error on his back row attack.
I mean, Hungary led the way the entire set. We never saw Serbia in front. They were trying always to close the gap, and they did it successfully. But still, it's well deserved. And one more time today, a warm thank you to different partners. If you're thinking about a late construction project, it's still time to think about sending an email to NIU, probably on the phone. No one will answer at this time of the day, but an email or calling tomorrow morning could be an option if you're looking to build something new or to arrange something around your house. And then, if you want to put some aircon, apparently temperatures will go pretty high next week in France. If you can call Selfie, you will have some help to get air conditioning in your house. Also in Normandy, it can be pretty hot during the summer. This is another partner from this great event here in Caen. Well, 2-0, 25-23, 25-21. It was close on the both first sets. Apparently, I don't know if Serbia is struggling physically, but for sure they don't have a lot of options to put some fresh energy on court, which Hungary technically could do, but they did not do it so far. They played with the same starting six. No substitution, if I'm right, during the game. I mean, Serbia put Dragiša Brandic in, but I'm not sure that Hungary did. And Pierre Lebalj, of course, he is quite happy to be here and waiting to get the action underway. Two sets to nil for Hungary. Let's see what Istvan Balag will do with the starting six. Same six players. For the moment, there is no reason to change because it works, but there is maybe also something that they should have in mind, Hungary. They play still 2 big game tomorrow, only at 2 p.m. Yeah, they have the morning off tomorrow, so maybe they have a bit more time than some other team to rest. But still, some players on court are pretty experienced. Kovacs, Tirza is 61. Kovacs is 52. Yeah. I mean, these players have a lot of experience and they know how to deal with so long and intense competitions. Serbia will have the first serve of this third one, and Dragiša Brandic is again in the starting 6. First serve, first unforced, and this is the first point for Hungary. Nagy with the serve, touched by the Serbian libero. It's an ace. Not quite sure it was a good idea. This serve looked to be very deep. It's in. Not up, it's in. Not even on the line. Hungary, and Ferenc Sekli is the next Magyar player to serve. Oh. Serbia tried to dig it with the foot. Radomir Bojic. And here we are with some mopping. Exactly the same scenario than the one we had in the second one. Hungary building an early lead. And then it's just too difficult for Serbia to come back. Let's see if they can do the same in this third one. Sekli, serve is good. The libero is struggling with the reception. It's the second time already. Kertes blocked. And it's not with power that Hungary will score that one, but with a smart tip by Gergő Boka. This ball never went over the net level.
Boka was not expecting to get this ball. He was quite confident that Kovacs would set this one to Robert Kertes on the aisle.
Great walk by Kertes at the net. And that's already 5 points lead for Hungary, 7-2. And 8 now. Is that great serve from Laszlo Kovacs. And timeout call for Serbia. Is that 6 point lead? Both of these teams won their opening game in this Silver Nations League. The one winning that game will have 2 victories and take the lead of the general ranking after day 1. But we have 6 more games tomorrow, 3 more on Sunday. That's still a lot of action. 15 games in total. All team playing against each other in a round robin. And just to remind you, No quarterfinals, no semifinals, no final. It's just an easy round robin. The first team at the top of the ranking will climb up to the Golden Nations League in 2026. Oh, the second contact maybe of Kovacs is not the cleanest. That's the one that got whistled, and it is understandable. Even if he had some great fight to bring it back, it was not like a perfect contact, for sure not. Boka, great dig. Boka once again. Zoric to conclude that one. And this timeout from Serbia helped a bit. They are slowly closing the gap. It's still a 4-point lead for Hungary, but they're doing well. Kertes with the swing. That's a winner for Hungary. The point is for Serbia. And this is the 5th point for the Serbian side in this third set. 5-9. Reception is good. Oh, the set a bit too much to the inside, but Kertes managed to move his body under the ball. What a great swing by Zoric. That's a great answer by Serbia. Oh. Zoric, that's 2 points in a row with a monster block from Serbian number 17. Look at this timing.
2 great actions by Zoric.
And Serbia is only 2 behind now.
An attack. And a block. Oh, this one is
not
too
3
long.
in a row. Yeah, this ball was a bit too much to the inside. He couldn't swing it like fully. And he lost a bit of control. Serve is good. What a great angle he found on that one. Zoric. Nothing is done in this third set. Zoric is also able to serve good. Let's see if he can get some break point for his team. Reception is good by Kertes. Nagy. Ball is in. And the overexperienced Stirzer is about to serve. Good set. Maksimovic and lifting whistle against Kovacs. This point is for Serbia. Reception Kertes. Block on Nagy. Another time, great position, Enis Mujic. Well, let's see if this time Serbia is able to close the gap. Then they were never successful with this in the second one.
Substitution.
And this is the first time we see Szabolcs Zarendi coming in today. He did not play in the first game against
Latvia. No, he didn't
Latvia.
play at all.
I mean, Koznagi was doing good. Well, what is it with the device again? Fine for the marker, fine for Pierre Labalge, fine for Alex Kalin. That's all we want. Point for Hungary.
Yeah, I think the point will be replayed, maybe.
Oh, wait. Pierre Labalge is coming. Some more referees action now. Discussion between the two. Point is to be replayed.
Yeah. Alex Kalin whistled a little bit too soon.
Oh, the ball is alive. Kovacs back set for Kurtes. And net fault in addition. Point for Hungary. 12-10. And this is exactly the same scenario than the one we saw in the second set. Serbia closing the gap, but never entirely. Oh, great swing. Enis Mujic.
A nice answer by Mujic.
Yeah, what a swing.
The previous attack by Robert Kurtes.
Kurtes with the swing. And that's a lifting call against Serbia.
Nice set by Mujic. Half of the job was done for Murek Baik. With no blocker in front of him.
Oh, the ball is alive. And what a job by Kurtes, sliding towards position 2. Great combination. See from how far he starts. And then sliding to get this point for his team. 14-12. Oh, well done, Zoric. Well, Serbia will not give up. Zoric is doing some kind of job in this third set. For Serbia, this time the gap is closed. 14-0. Breakpoint. Serbia.
Can they take the lead now?
This would be something if they can. Stircek for Boca. It's out. Is it? Point for Serbia. 15-14. This can turn into some crazy game one more time. Zoric with the tip in the middle of the fire camp. No chance for Kovacs to dig it. 16 for Serbia, 14 for Hungary. This is a timeout now for Hungary. They were in front the entire set. I mean, it's not the entire set. We're just a bit more than halfway in this set. But Serbia never ever gave up in that game. They always tried to fight back. And that's what they're doing one more time here. Having now a 2 points lead. And of course, Serbia is looking forward to have a fourth set going on in this game. Yeah, this would be something if they can reach this, achieve this. Because both of these teams are looking for a second victory in this 2025 Silver Nations League organized here in Caen. This is some Paravolley Europe competition. And it's an important one because, as you already know it, there is this great ticket for next year's Golden Nations League.
And Zarandi is back on the bench. Nagy take his place back at the net. Which not far from digging this attack on the line by Nagy.
16-all. Curtis, an important serve for him. Reception is good, even if it goes directly on the Hungarian side. And Curtis will have a second ball in a row. 17 for Hungary, 16 for Serbia. They need to turn this position if they want to stay in the game. But they will not on that serve. 18-16. And timeout Serbia. Because this gap is again a 2 point lead. But this time for Hungary.
And Robert Kirtes doesn't seem to intend spending too much time on the field tonight.
Well, for sure, if Hungary can conclude that one 3-0, they will. But this is also some good information that Hungary is technically about to beat Serbia 3-0. And Serbia is just coming from the Golden Nations League last year. They were maybe meant to be the favorites this week here in Caen, which is apparently not the case after day one. Even if we are not done, it's only 18-16 for Hungary in this third set.
But Hungary is playing with players that wouldn't be allowed to take part in a
Golden Nations
European
League
or World Championship.
Yeah, that's true.
It's possible in the Nations League. So Drago Boka, Josef Juach, and Dakos Barnabas Nagy are providing a good help to this Hungarian team.
Curtis blocked after the timeout. Can Serbia come back once again and go in front in that third set? Kovac to the reception. Nagy, strong swing. It's too strong for the Serbian blocker. played by Dragisha Brandic. Laszlo Kovacs, some great lucidity. Clever to play that one. Nobody was actually digging it.
And Janos Perez,
Yeah, he comes
Magyar
in.
captain.
So is he the oldest player of this event?
Yeah, 66-year-old.
Well, nice. And still a good swing when serving. Oh, Kovacs for no one. Sekli was moving the other direction. Nagy not covering. No one taking that second contact. 20 for Hungary, 19 for Serbia.
And Perez will remain on the court.
Reception, Sekli. This goes just so fast. Too fast for Nagy. And that's an equalizer, 20-all. Yeah, well played, Mujic. Once again, no one to take that second contact on the Hungarian side. Is this foretouch? Yes, it is. That's the reason why the liver played it with the head, to give some fun in this third set. Well, now Curtis is sitting in the front row again. Apparently this will be some high ball for him if the balls come back. But it will not. (21) all. And Stilzer getting ready to come back in on court. A bit too much to the inside. Perez, Curtis to set for Sekli. Doric. Good block by Enis Mujic. What if the Serbian side found some solution to block Curtis now? There's some beef going on the Hungarian side. What to do, what not to do. Serbia is in front, 22 to 21. Block out Curtis, 22-all. Serve is good. This one is on the line. The point is for Serbia.
Mladen Stevic getting a little bit nervous and getting a yellow card. He could just have watched Alex Kalin as the first referee was giving the point to the Serbian side.
That's 23rd point for Serbia. You can feel that tension, stress at the end of this third set. Will we get one more? At least. Hungary is leading 2-0, and Serbia is in front, 23-22. Some yellow card to put on the device. And as soon as it will be done, we will be able to carry on the game. And timeout called by Hungary, their second in this third set. No one has timeouts remaining. Of course, we are playing without challenge, you know it. So this will be the last break in this third set. A 1-point lead for Serbia. And Maksimovic for the next serve. Sekli struggling a bit with reception. But Kürtes concluding it through the middle in position 3. That's a combination we did not see a lot so far for Hungary. 23-all. And substitution with Janos Perez leaving the court again for Josef Scherzer. Discussion with the device. What is it with that substitution? We did it a couple of minutes ago, and it's the first one Hungary did. So apparently they are able to do it reversed. It's only their second substitution.
Yeah, Subox Zarondi went in and out, but there are definitely some possibility of substitution.
23-all.
Left for Hungary.
Block
and
out.
It will be a set point for Serbia.
Block out found by Enis Mujic. 24-23. Set point Serbia. Sekli for the reception. Kürtes for the swing. Is there any touch? No touch, apparently. And this point is for Serbia. 25-23. It's a 2-1 lead for Hungary. We'll be back in a few seconds for set number 4 in this last game of day 1.
Hungary had the opportunity to conclude, to take this match to an end. They were leading in the middle of this third set, but Serbia never stopped believing in their chances, and they fight back. And they won the third set on their first opportunity. So we're on for a fourth set at least. Why not? What would be the 5th tiebreak in 6 matches today? The Serbians never stopped believing that they could do it, and they did it in the third set. Hungary is already back on the field, a way to show their determination. To get the victory in 4 sets. Not to play another tie-break. The first serve will be for Hungary in this 4th set by Barnabas Nagy. And the ball is not touched.
Yeah, this first swing from Curtis is out. And first point is for Serbia in this 4th set. Bob with the backhand. Touched by the block 1, 2 times. An equalizer, 1-0. Lifting against Kovacs. 2-0. Discussion between Alex Kalin and Robert Kurtes.
Kurtes complaining on the decision by Pierre Klebalch, but Alex Kalin answering, I assume, hey, I can do nothing. If the second referee decided to whistle for lifting, I can't overrule.
This one is also just a bit out. Ball touch by the block. Great fight at the net. And this fight is won by Hungary and Boca. For all, Mujic to serve. Long ball, this one is deep in the court. And the point is for Dragiša Brandic. On the Serbian side, the game carries on. There's a whistle against Savic, the libero, who was sitting in front of the 2-meter line, apparently.
Apparently.
I mean,
it's not the opinion of Zeljko Savic.
Well, for sure, Pierre Klebalch was much better positioned than we are.
Yeah.
Zoric was another enforced.
Behind the court. Clearly, I couldn't say whether Zeljko Savic was in front or behind the 2-meter line. Once again, it's the butt is the part of the body which counts.
Sekli with a great swing. 7-6 Hungary in this fourth set. Another points for Hungary, leading 9-6 in this fourth set. And that's another unforced by Radomir Bojic. Too strong, too deep.
No Magyar finger on the trajectory of this attack by the Serbian captain. And another mistake for Zorik this time, trying to find this sharp angle he likes. But this time it didn't work. +5. 11-6 for Hungary.
Mladen Stevic still having some energy to find out solutions, tactical options. For sure, Serbia is able to do it. They closed gaps many times in that game. In the third one, they did the same, and then they were able to go in front.
Yeah, they're still alive in this game.
Yeah, that's a 5 points deficit. Of course, Hungary have some great players able to score a lot of points. But they showed some great skills, great team spirit, especially in block defense, where they are pretty well organized.
Oh. Joseph Stixer asking for a substitution. He seems to suffer a little bit. So Janos Perez, the captain, is in and will serve now.
Yes, Tirtzel looked to suffer. I mean, Janos Perez is also a very experienced player. Zoric, great D, Kurtes, Sekli, push into position 5. Block Zoric, it's not over.
By Perez, too short on the dig.
Brandic, well done. Another point for Serbia. Yeah, we said it's not over.
Yeah,
it's only a 3-point deficit.
Closer.
Mujic. Ball push deep, block out. Kertész on Maksimovic. Bojic for the next serve. Serbia 3 behind. Oh, Perez completely missing that reception. Well, is there any chance that Stirzer comes back in? He's getting closer from the net. I mean, he looked to struggle when he came out. No, not sure he can play. Just out from Bojic.
If Stirzer comes in and then it's painful again, there won't be any other substitution possible, so he will have to remain on the court, even if it's very painful. So I think we
maybe
we'll see
Perez.
János Perez on the field until the end of this set.
Yeah, at least for one more round. I mean, he can play forward position. Look, he is the one blocking that one. He can do it. And that's the reflection that they have. Discussion with Zarandi on the bench. Well, the gap has increased again. 18 for Hungary, 12 for Serbia. Kertész for another point for Hungary.
Hungary now 7 points ahead. And second timeout called by Mladen Stevic for Serbia.
When we look at the scoreboard and we see 23-43, we are not dreaming. We are just quarter to midnight in this first day of the Silver Nations League. And the first game started at 9 a.m. What a day of action here in Caen. 6 games, and 4 of them went 3-2. And this one is, again, in the fourth set. But yeah, Hungary has a chance to conclude it. But what a long day of action. That's incredible. And I have good news for you, Ellen. Tomorrow, when I see at the schedule, it's 6 more games.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like sitting volleyball, that's the place to be. Kertész. Another point for Hungary. This is point number 20 in this fourth set, 20-12.
Maybe only 5 points for of the end of this surrealistic day.
Point to be replayed. Thank you.
Yeah, 1 extra point.
Net fault whistle against Serbia. 21-12. The antenna is moving. It sounds like Serbia gave up. That's not 10 points gap for Hungary. 22-12.
Not totally impossible, but it's getting tougher and tougher for Serbia.
The set is good. Maximovic unable to bring this one. Oh no, it's touched by Janos Perez.
Yeah.
I had Mladen Stevic just in front of me.
Maximovic. And the Serbian side.
Perez for Kertész. What a swing, what a block out. 23-13. And the substitution, one player that you already saw this morning, Christian Velek, replacing Gerge Boka to try to conclude the game. Look at the broadcasting team doing some apps, getting ready for tomorrow morning. I mean, we can maybe stay here and just start again tomorrow with the first game. That would be something overnight in the venue. We never did it before.
And why?
Oh, wait.
Eventually,
some discussion with the device there.
Not authorized.
Maybe we should suggest just to change that computer for tomorrow. Each time there is something on the computer, we are losing 5 minutes. At least.
At least. It may be 1 hour.
Yeah, close to. Close to. (23-13). Hungary only 2 points away from winning that game. And who is ready to serve? One of the best server in the world, Robert Kertész. What a strong one again. Conclusion by Nagy. And this will be match point for Hungary. (24-13), match point Hungary. Great serve, and it's an ace to conclude that one. 3-1. Hungary turns in front after day one with 2 victories in its 2025 Silver Nations League. Great fight from Serbia, but this was not enough to defeat Hungary. We had a great day of action. 2 victories for Hungary, 1 for France, 1 for Serbia, 1 for the Netherlands, 1 for Latvia, no victory for Italy. Maybe we will not go through the entire schedule for tomorrow, but the next meeting together is tomorrow morning, 8:45. Woohoo! That's in only 9 hours. Italy against Latvia.
And we will be here for the day 2 of the Silver Nations League here in Caen.
For 6 more days of action. Thanks for following this day 1 and have a great night. We see you tomorrow again with a smile in Caen.